Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video, and this video is gonna be pretty much a pretty quick unboxing of my brand new Lamy Joys. I do own already a Lamy Joy. This is a 1.1 Lamy Joy, and because I actually liked it so much in the beginning, it wasn't good. I really didn't like it. There was a lot of skipping in the ink, but after about 2 to 3 weeks of use, whether I actually learned how to use it or the nib was more full of ink, I don't know what the reason was, but after about 2 weeks I really started to enjoy it. I started to see real consistent lines, and because of that I decided to get two more Lamy Joys, the 1.5 and then the 1.9 Lamy Joys. When it comes to the unboxing, it's pretty simple. There's really nothing to it. It's a sleeve, plastic sleeve, and then a cardboard box, and that's pretty much it. That's all you get. There is a Lamy calligraphy set that comes with all three nibs. So there is a Lamy calligraphy set, but essentially this is what you would be getting. You would be getting the one pen and then 1.5, 1.9 nibs. And it's just about preference. I prefer to actually have a full pen to represent my 1.5, 1.9, and 1.1. A lot of people don't mind having to remove the back piece and then add it to another one. For me, I don't really like that. I think it's inconvenient to be doing it that way, and so that's why I decided to go for the full pen. And you will be paying a little bit more, but I think it works out. It's better in the long run. It's just way more convenient. Now when it comes to the pens, here we have the 1.5, the 1.9. You will get two ink cartridges. I pretty much never use these. Now let's take a look at these pens. When you get it, it's always going to come with this little sleeve with this little kind of cardboard piece blocking. You're going to get this cardboard in there. The reason that's put there is so that when your ink comes in like this, you don't squeeze it in and it doesn't open the seal. That way you can actually pop the seal yourself and do it yourself. I don't need this. You just throw these away. Once you put an actual cartridge in there, it'll pop it. I'm going to remove this one as well. Like I said, you don't need them. You just throw these away. This is just for shipping purposes, so that your ink doesn't go all over the place and you actually pop the seal yourself. So let's talk about the feel. I'm going to be honest. The feel of this pen, it actually feels kind of cheap. It feels plasticky. It doesn't feel like a hard plastic, a tough plastic. It feels pretty cheap. Maybe it feels like this because of how light it is. It's actually pretty light. This is the 1.5. Can you post it? You can post it. I prefer not to post, but you could post it and it stays on pretty well. I prefer not to post though. It's just my personal preference. It is a longer pen than most. So here it is compared to the Lamy Vista, and there is a substantial difference when it comes to size. About an inch, maybe a little more. These are calligraphy pens, so the only reason I think that they make them longer is to give you that feel of a feather, of writing with feather. Since they are calligraphy pens, it kind of gives you the feel of a feather, having that, thicker bottom and then going to a more narrow top, it kind of reminds me of a feather, and it feels very light in the hand. When you look at the grip, it has two divots on each side, which give you kind of a position, that writing position. A lot of people have different writing styles, so I don't know how you hold your pens, but for me, I really enjoy this. It kind of gives me the grip that I need all the time to be able to write. Other than that, I really like these pens, which is why I bought, two more to have. Now, one thing I liked about these pens, or the reason why I decided to spend a little more in getting these pens, is because of the versatility. Now, if you get these pens and you get these stub nibs and you end up, let's say, not enjoying how they write, you don't like them anymore, you can always buy new nibs. You can buy the Lamy extra fine, fine, medium, broad nibs, and you can put them on here and use it as such with whatever nib you want. So for that reason, I really like these. There's no going wrong with buying these. You can upgrade the nib and you'll have a brand new pen, and it doesn't have to be a calligraphy pen. As opposed to other companies, if you buy a calligraphy pen, you don't know if they have extra nibs, if you're going to be able to find replacements for those nibs, or for those pens. Now, availability, they're available. You can buy them in pretty much any brick and mortar pen shop. Lamy is available on Amazon. Lamy is available pretty much everywhere that sells pens. You can buy Lamy, as well as the Lamy nibs. So you can always find the fine, the extra fine, the medium, the broad, and even the 1.1, 1.5, and 1.9 nibs. They're pretty available anywhere they sell pens. So that's a plus as well. Yeah, you might have to spend a couple extra dollars to buy a Lamy pen, but in the long run, it's going to be way more simple to be using them.